Let me bring us out of the murky world of biotechs and let's talk about like a real company with real stuff that's here today. I'm going to tell you about Adyen, which is a Dutch company under the ticker ADYEN. And they're a FinTech. I like FinTech. And they provide a single integrated platform for businesses to run their e-commerce, mobile payments, point of sale payments, and you can do that globally. And the single unified platform is really advantageous and really compelling if you're a global merchant because you're trying to sell in lots of international different markets. And there are literally like hundreds of different ways of paying, payment methods and channels in each of these countries. They all operate in different ways. And if like legacy payment processors and Adyen's competitors, most of them have got a patchwork of different systems for online payments, in-store, regional payments. Adyen built it all from the ground up in-house. So it's fast and efficient, but most importantly, it's accurate. Online payments get declined less frequently with Adyen than with other payment providers. And what that means is, like when you go and try and buy something from a website, your card doesn't decline if it's a legit transaction. It goes through and the merchant sells more product. So a tiny change in the percentage of approved like non-false positives on your cancelled transactions is actually really meaningful to the merchant because they sell more stuff. They've got now 30 customers doing over $1 billion annually, and that's up from just 19 a year ago. So really incredible growth of their highest cohort of customers. And they are focusing on these large global merchants. I'm giving this 6 badges out of 10. This is a behind the scenes company that most of us actually interact with daily without even noticing it. It's proven its ability to win and expand wallet share with the world's leading companies, and it's in a great position for sustained profitable growth for many years to come.
Oh man, Badger, where do I start with this? This stuff gives me a headache.
Not as big as a headache as your damn biotechs, I promise you.
uh, because I don't understand, for example, like the difference between Adyen and call it PayPal, or I don't know, Block maybe, like Square, Block. Like I'm at a store and I give somebody a credit card. Is it, to me, I don't care. I just want to give some of my money. Is it like just the extent to which some of these companies are more integrated and larger than others, and it's a matter of size, or
Like you would, as the end consumer, like the guy with the credit card or on your website buying the thing, like you're right, you don't care. You just want to buy the thing you're trying to buy. Like can you remember like the last time you tried to buy something and like the transaction got declined and you had to like phone your bank and then you had to like get it sorted out. Like it's not that frequent, but it does happen. And if it happens online, like the retailer's probably lost your business there because you just want to get something done and move on. And Adyen are just better at minimizing those like incorrect failed transactions. They do a bunch of other stuff as well. They're faster, they're cheaper, and like Square is mostly in North America. Block is mostly used by retailers in North America. Like if you're a retailer and you're selling in India or you're selling in Vietnam, I don't know. I don't think Block is going to be super helpful for you. And it's only certain types of transactions. Like if you want to plug into like some, maybe even like crypto or something, you want to start taking payment in Bitcoins, like Adyen have all the interfaces for this stuff and they do everything well, consistently. And it's really easy as a merchant, you just kind of turn on the payment channels you want to use. With some other providers, you've got like this actual mishmash and you've got like 20 different products for each different market you want to operate in. It's not how you want to run your payments and collections as a global brand. You want it clean and simple.
can you speak at all to PayPal? Is PayPal in the is it a competitor, or is it somehow doing something vastly different?
It does. So I think there's an overlap. I think, is it Braintree? I think is like PayPal's the bit of PayPal that's most competitive with Adyen. But PayPal does like a bunch of other stuff, in my opinion, not that well. like if you want to do, because it's like, say if I want to send money to you in the States, you've got things like Venmo and like Square have an option. Like there's different ways of doing that. Adyen's not in that space at all. It's not trying to do that. It's doing like business to B2C transactions if you want to buy something from a company. So I think PayPal do have some products that sit across that space, but I'd need to do some research to pull out the numbers. I think like the cost of using PayPal is higher. I certainly know as a end consumer, if you wanted to send me money and there's like FX involved, PayPal is ludicrous, the amount of FX it charges. It's terrible. It's a really bad solution. But there you're getting more into like Wise, which is a different company I own and we'll cover next week.
It just occurred to me that with the advent of whatever Chainlink is going to be up to, especially their partnership with MasterCard, I wonder if a company like Adyen will also use a company like Chainlink in order to bring their business onto blockchain. So it remains to be seen, especially if it's one of these more like not corporate, but their partners are like institutional level players, right? So that might be an interesting thing to watch out for. And you said your conviction was at 6 Badgers with not much that changed for you in this round of research.
Yeah, slow and steady. Like growth is good. As like naturally as the company grows, like the rate of revenue growth comes down, but it's been pretty stable at 23%, essentially like mid 20s growth in revenue quarter after quarter after quarter. So nice and steady. And now doing about €500 million in revenues every quarter. So like it's turning into big numbers, and they transact trillions of dollars to make that like $500 million euros every quarter in revenue. So like the amount of money flowing through their systems is boggling.
What's its market cap?
Give me a sec. I shall tell you.
As you're looking that up, it's weird. When talking about a size of a company like this, I want to guess like it feels like something like a $40 billion company.
Yeah, spot on. It's just on 49 billion euros. So kind of euros and dollars are about the same. If you compare that to say PayPal, I know PayPal do different stuff. PayPal's a $72 billion company. I'm not a huge fan of Block because I just really don't think that Jack Dorsey is shareholder friendly. But Block is in the same area of market cap as Adyen, $44 billion.
Okay. So this is another pretty well-established, sizable company. It's not going to surprise the world, but it's going to act as another one of those anchors in your portfolio.
Yeah, and I think actually I didn't say it there, but critically, like it's a Dutch company and it's doing sales globally. Like obviously there's a ton of revenue it generates in North America, but if you want some international diversification, this is a good place to get it.